Alright, on today's video, we've got an unboxing video. As you can see, I bought this combo set from Sig. This is the Romeo MSR compact red dot sight, Juliet 3 micro magnifier. The reason I bought this is in the video before this one, I did a reveal of my 300 blackout pistol that I put together, and that is what I got this to go on. And that's why we are doing this unboxing video now. If you remember, about 5 or 6 weeks ago, I did a gun shop tour of Mad River Knife and Supply. And that is where I actually picked this up. Now, this was a display model. It was already out of the box. He boxed it back up for me before I bought it. He gave me a heck of a deal on this. I want to say picked this up for just a little over 200 bucks. So I'm really excited to get this out of the box. I'll show you what's in here. Alright, so the first thing we got is the owner's manual for the Romeo. Cleaning cloth was wrapped up inside of that. We got the owner's manual for the Juliet 3 micro magnifier. We got the adjusting tool, mounting tool. And here we got an Allen wrench. Not sure what this is yet. We'll investigate that here in a sec. Two of these actually. And well, looks like we got something down in here. Okay. Got a bunch of different screws. Alright. So here is the main reason I bought this. This is the first time I have seen the Juliet magnifier in the Romeo MSR in FDE, and that's why I got it. Once I saw the color of this, I was like, I gotta have it. So this is the magnifier. We'll get back into this here soon. And this is the FDE Romeo MSR red dot. And that is everything that came in the box. Alright, so I got in the instruction manual and read about these. These are basically shims for the magnifier. And if you look, one's a lot thinner than the other. My guess is I'm not going to need these because I am putting a match set on, but if you were going to use that magnifier with another dot, these shims can raise and lower the magnifier, and that's what these extra screws are. If you look in there, you can see they're all different lengths for the two different size shims. Alright, so let's go over this Romeo MSR compact. It does have flip-up caps, and you can see through them. These are tight. They're pretty hard to open. They're even harder to close. The best way I've seen it is just put your hand on the back, push it on. You can see how hard those are to lock on. And they are very tight this way too, so you're not going to have to worry about these flying off when you're shooting. We're going to open these back up. Now, this has a 20mm objective lens. And obviously, no magnification. And you've got your windage here on the side. And your elevation here on the top. And these do have 100 MOA. Total elevation travel and windage travel. Now, your overall length on this, 3.1 inches in length. Your width is 1.5 inches. And your height is 2.6 inches. The weight of this optic is 4.9 ounces. It has a 2 MOA dot, and it is waterproof. The battery is top load right here. It runs on a CR1632 battery with 20,000 hour runtime. And the dot has 10 daylight settings and 2 night vision. And this dot does come with Sig's lifetime warranty. Now, let's get into this dot. We're going to get it turned on. Now, this will only turn one way. So when you turn it, you're on the brightest setting of 10. It's pretty clean. I do have a little bit of astigmatism, and I can see a little bit of starbursting on it, but it's not bad at all. So that's your highest setting of 10. Focused in there on it. And I'll shrink it down to, alright, this is on 5. And at 5, it is not bright at all. That is 8. And there's 7. And there's 6. Once you get down to 5, it's pretty dim. So I can already tell I'm going to be using this somewhere between 7 and 10 on the brightness. Alright, I got the lens caps back on. And I want to show you the dot. Now I do have this set on 10. And to be honest with you, I'm going to run it with the caps closed, because I can hardly tell a difference looking through it. The lenses on the caps are super clear. So I'm just going to leave the caps down on it. Alright, let's get into this Juliet 3 micro magnifier. It does have rubber lens covers on it. It's a Sig logo on that. And their logo on the back. It just pops off. Get you guys a close-up of what this looks like. This pushes in, and you just swing it off to the side. So that's what it's going to look like when it's off to the side, and you're just going to use the dot, and to flip it back, you just push that down, and it locks in, and it's tight. There's no play in that at all. Let's go over some of the specs of this. This is 3 power magnification. The objective lens on this is 22 millimeters. And the field of view on this is 6.8 degrees. The length on this, 81 millimeters. The width is 69 millimeters. And your height is 61 millimeters. And this thing weighs 9.9 ounces. So it weighs about twice what the red dot weighs. And just like the red dot, this is waterproof, and it does come with Sig's lifetime warranty. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is going to go on my 300 blackout 7.5 inch pistol build. I am going to get this mounted up. I'm going to do it off camera because this is going to take a little bit of time getting everything to line up and get it exactly where I want it. So we're going to go off camera. I'm going to get this mounted up. I'll bring it back, show you what it looks like on the 300 blackout. There it is. Got everything mounted up. I used my torque wrench on this. Used 30 inch-pounds. Everything's rock solid. Magnifier. Real easy to flip it out of the way. I did take the lens caps off. I moved the red dot back one right up against it. And I can't tell a difference looking through it either way. So I'm going to leave it just like this, because this way I can leave the lens caps on. You can't tell a difference looking through it with the caps on or without. So I'm just going to leave them on, keep it protected. But I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. Looks great. Well, we'll get it out to the range in the next video and test it out. Not sure what all we're going to do in that video yet. I'll figure it out and I'll let you know when we get to the range. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.